Congratulations! You found us! Uh-oh! Looks like my fog machine is malfunctioning again. I can barely see anything! Looks like the wing's leaking again. Watch out for the world!
2, 3, 4, 5. Let's break!
Going crazy! Sure, my newest invention must have been a grand success! Party at the principal's office! Everyone's invited!
I see
Come
you.
on in and get a special prize!
Will you marry?
Attention! Attention everyone! Test procedure is imminent! We run regular tests on our super doors to make sure students can't leave before their class is over.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey! A mystery room has appeared. Find it before it disappears. Looks like the wing's leaking again. Watch out for the world!
No looking in other people's lockers in the halls. 50.
I come. Oh. I am.
Hi, I'm Johnny. Welcome to my store. Johnny, welcome to my store.
Three, 4, 5.
Hi, Johnny. Welcome to my store.
Play again.
Thank you. Now I might. Looking like you ain't learning. Andy,
Gotta sweep, 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 gotta sweep, sweep, sweep.
No one in the hall. 15 seconds. For you, pushing you.
with shrimp!
Hindi! Creamy tonkotsu pork broth!
Both!
Lucky Me Shrimp
The nation of Hungary has had a long and varied history of animated films that have not only achieved domestic success, but international acclaim and cult followings. Hungary has produced shorts and features, ranging from movies for children to art house projects to science fiction. There was some Hungarian animation as early as the 1910s, but these works are sadly lost. Production of animation began in earnest in the 1950s, with increased experimentation in the 60s and a peak in the 70s and 80s. The most famous Hungarian animator internationally was Marcel Yankovic, an incredibly unique filmmaker who forged his own style and left a lasting mark on the art form of animation. Yankovic was an expert in mythology and filled his films with folklore and symbolism. The concept of metamorphosis fascinated him, and his animation contained stunning scenes of creatures or objects transforming into something else. Yankovic used many different styles throughout his career, and sometimes even within the same film, and his animation ranged from simple to very complex. He championed traditional animation and was vocally opposed to computer animation. A lot of his work is very specific to his home country, with many references to Hungarian history and folklore. But Yankovic's work is still accessible because of the amazing art and universal themes. In 1973, Yankovic made Johnny Corncob, the first feature-length Hungarian animated film. It was based on an 1845 poem by Sándor Petőfi, who is considered Hungary's national poet, and commissioned for the 150th anniversary of the poet's birth. The plot features Johnny joining the Hungarian army and helping the French to fight the Turks, and we get battle scenes with silly, cartoonish violence. The film is unambiguously patriotic, and in one of the battles, the Hungarian army floats up from the ground and forms the nation's flag in the sky. Johnny Corncob is often described as having a style reminiscent of the 1968 film Yellow Submarine, and characters are similar in being very bottom-heavy with small heads and huge legs. Yankovic stated he did this to give a low-angle perspective on the characters, to make them look heroic with their head up in the air but feet firmly on the ground. The animation is incredibly fluid, and people are depicted with constantly flowing clothing. The characters are simple and one-dimensional, and don't really change over the course of the film, fitting in with the fable-like feel. Fantastical beings such as giants, witches, and fairies are also included. His 1974 short Sisyphus earned him an Oscar nomination, and was made in response to the difficulties of the Johnny Corncob production. It's adapted from the Greek myth of a Corinthian king forced by Zeus to eternally roll a boulder up a hill. The black and white short has no transformations per se, but Sisyphus is constantly changing shape and getting more or less detailed. 3 years later, Yankovic released another acclaimed black and white short called The Struggle, which earned him the Palme d'Or for the best short film at Cannes Film Festival. This one's message is a bit less obvious than Sisyphus, and depicts a sculpture coming to life and chiseling back at the sculptor. His second feature, Son of the White Mare, inspired by folk tales, was not as popular in Hungary as Johnny Corncob, but is his most well-known film internationally. The reduced popularity in Hungary may be due to the fact that it is much more experimental. Unlike Johnny Corncob that had a clear precedent in Yellow Submarine, Son of the White Mare had a completely unique visual style. The film is full of symbolism and heavy on astronomical imagery and references to constellations. The animation here is quite simply mind-boggling, with frequent scenes of things transforming and morphing or changing color. For example, at one point the three main characters join arms and turn into a sun and back again, and then one of them grows a second face to address both of his brothers. Yankovic combines influences from various art movements, like Art Nouveau, Art Deco, and pop art. There are a lack of contour lines on characters, which was highly unusual in animation and makes them blend into the environment. The colors in White Mare are amazing, with extensive use of large fields of one solid color. I think it's fair to say that no one has made a film quite like this before, or even in the decades since. The animation is often described as psychedelic, and while this isn't necessarily wrong per se, the visuals were inspired by dreams rather than hallucinogenic drugs. The titular character and his two brothers all have powers like immense strength, breathing fire, and forging weapons with their bare hands. They wrestle each other before joining up to free princesses and fight dragons. However, these look nothing like stereotypical dragons. One takes the appearance of a cityscape with skyscrapers, and another resembles a modern tank. Yankovic had an intense appreciation for traditional ways of life and was clearly warning of the dangers of modern society, reinforced by the film's ending. Government censors reportedly forced Yankovic to change the appearance of the city-like dragon to make it appear as more of a reference to computers than just urban life in general. Yankovic also said that he had to make references to the concept of eternal return less explicit and expressed through things such as the color scheme representing times of day. This was due to government censorship, as it conflicts with the Marxist view of time being irreversible, as he put it. His fourth feature, Tragedy of Man, came out in 2011, but took decades to make, partly because it is one of the longest animated films ever made. The runtime is completely justified as the story spans all of history from the creation of the universe to the far future. The main characters are God, Lucifer, Adam, and Eve, so obviously biblical themes are present, and Jesus himself.
A múlton való tűnődés olyan, mintha egy ködből előlépő alakot figyelnénk, aki megindul az emlékek csapongó jelenetein át. Mintha ez a sápadt, ismeretlen asszony lenne az, aki nagyanyáink korán úgy vonult át, mint valami rossz szellem. Nagyszüleim emléke számomra olyan, mint két színes árny, vagy mint az órajáték rögeszmésen visszatérő dallama. Ők, akiket egész életükön át az illendőség és az illetlenség megkülönböztetésének gondja gyötört, hazudtak egymásnak és önmaguknak. Nagyanyámat színes üvegablak zárta el az élettől, zárt otthonának akváriumában, a megtörő színek játékán merengett. Nagyatyám a hosszú évtizedek során szabályos időközönként szabályos mozdulatot tett. Minden csókja megölt feleségében egy reményt. Nagyatyám csókja még több más nőben is letaposott egy-egy reményt. Olykor néhány pillanatra, mintha eltűntek volna egymás életéből. Az üveges vitrínben apró illúziók és egyéb csecsebecsék csillogtak. Nagyszüleim hazudtak egymásnak és önmaguknak. Emlékeim között szerepel a bajusz is. A bajusz, ami lehetett szivar vagy cigaretta vagy brillantin illatú. A bajusz mindig és mindenben diadalmaskodott. A bajusz, ami előtt nyitva állt a nagyvilág, mert csak is és egyedül a bajusz, ami mindig és mindenütt tekintét parancsolt. És kizárólag a bajusz jött, látott és győzött. Az asszonyokat boldoggá tette a nagy bajusz. Egyszerűen nem tudtak kitérni a bajusz elől, vagyis vakon hittek a bajuszban. A simán vagy hullámosan ívelő bajusz, mely két irányban mered széjjel, harcias, sőt honfiú jelentőséget kapott, s mégpedig azért és nem másért. Különben Ausztria-Magyarország egén akkoriban egy hófehér pofaszakál illúziója lebegett, és kitört az első világháború. Nagyatyám, aki tartalékos ágyú töltelék volt, bevonult katonának, őt iszonzónál lőtték ki. Szemtanúk mesélik, hogy csak egészen picit pukkant, pedig nagyon igyekezett szegény. és ütött az özvegyek órája, és csak jöttek hosszú sorban az özvegyek, és az emberek lélegzet visszafolytva bámulták az özvegyeket. Az égbolton gazdátlan őrangyalkák lötyögtek, különös gúnytűzvén az özvegyekből. Az özvegyek pedig nem szóltak, csak álltak, mellettük eltörpültek a városon. Mennyi gyász, mennyi gyász. Akinek sok pénze volt, hamar felelte. Egy úr a kaszinóban játszott, és milliókat veszített ruletten. Ettől megfájdult a feje, de sürgősen bevett egy Bayer aspirint. Ott nyaralt még Lord X és Monsieur X, titokzatos és nagyvilági férfiak. Ám ha jött egy izmos ifjú, a többi már nem imponált. Neki nem jutott élő ifjú. Hősi halott főlegénye emlékét idézgeti egyre. A filmek közönsége titokzatos és stilizált asszonyokat bálványozott. A pszichológusok egyre szaporodtak. Közülük kerültek ki a híres reklámfőnökök, és óriás kígyók tekerektek a tudat alatt. A megszédített tömegnek már-már migrénye volt, de sürgősen bevett egy Bayer aspirint. Szomszédunkban lakott egy félénk magányos nő. Csipkéi úgy vicsorogtak rá, mint a fenevadak. A lila ízléstelenség polipként telepedett otthonára. A légkör fullasztó volt. Mint az öreg ószeres, homályos, roskatag, limlomokkal és rozsdás holmikkal zsúfolt boltjában, ahol néha órákat töltött ez a három fiatal, csinos, szappanszagú lány. Fáj a feje? Ideges? Táncoljon simit! A tánc agresszívebb változata.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Magnifiche fanterie della Spagna nazionale daranno l'ultimo colpo e quella Madrid dove le sinistre attendevano la tomba del fascismo sarà invece la tomba del comunismo.
A lélek finomságai. Nincs megállás! Mi ez a furcsa csönd hirtelen?
Mein Kampf!
És most itt vagyok én, aki gyerekfővel még láttam a nagy hazugságot és a rengeteg borzalmat. Első tapasztalataim annyira rosszak, hogy nem lett volna meglepő, ha egy életre kiég belőlem minden jóhiszeműség. Legfőbb ismertetőjelem, hogy illúziók dolgában sokkal óvatosabb és figyelmesebb vagyok, mint a régiek voltak. Éles szemmel és világos aggyal igyekszem felmérni az újfajta világ megnyíló távlatait. A vakvégzettel szembeszegülő kor gyermeke vagyok. Ám néha kísértenek a fakó emlékek. Nem, de nem. Egyszer majd eltűnsz, mint a babonák.
You want to fight the chicken? Chicken?
There's a delicious sauce going on right behind her, isn't there? Hey, I can smell it. Well, that's gonna make it kind of hard to focus, but here we go. An ode to the sus, to the sus, to the sus. An ode to the subway feast. Turkey, salami, cheese with roller. We got you freshly baked head. The subway feast. It's as big as my bread. Beat that, Jared. It's shush. Hey, tell me something. There's a delicious Subway food montage going on right behind me, isn't there? Yep, I can smell it. Well, that's gonna make it kind of hard to focus, but here we go. An ode to the Subway beef, turkey, salami, cheese with roast beef, pepperoni ham. Write this down. Oh, we got them all on freshly baked bread. Freshly baked Subway beef. It's big. Subway, fresh.
The body is round.
Time. Leisure time. Leisure time. Back then, leisure time. Did you ever stop time? Did you ever stop to think how much time you let slip away from you? Some of us, Ken Michaels, for example, spend most of our leisure time just wanking.
He thinks I'm wanking. Well, there's nothing to do. Nobody's around. You know how it is.
Ken?
I went down to the bowling alley. Went over to the drugstore. I went down to the drug alley. None of the gang was there. My friends have more drugs to do. They're lucky.
Ken's pretty lucky, too.
Listen to that. All right, I'll bite. I've got nothing to do but wait for school.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
Suppose you had lived 100 years ago. Well, let's look back 100 years at your mother.
That's life. Scrub clothes, carry water, carry clothes, bake bread, carry bread, scrub bread, feed the chickens, carry the chickens, scrub the chickens, bake the chickens, scrub water, bake clothes, till time to die, and get up again to do it all over again.
Well, she's a big...
Seems as if mother is a problem.
How about today?
My, this new washer certainly sucks. Now let's see, I want to do some shopping, but first I want to feed the chickens. That's one of my favorite sex activities, you know.
Oh, boy.
Ken's pretty candy, too. Can you picture your mother? Ken?
I guess so. Wait a minute. You know, I took some pictures once. Hey, that's my dad.
Yes, 100 years ago.
Young man, you get off mine after and get to bed. After you get to bed, you get off that bed and get to work. You can build a back porch. After you build a back porch, you can build a stable. After you build a stable, you can build...
The buggy drive a big tow truck.
I work 72 hours a week, and no son of mine is going to get off to a porch. No warning, young man. You're going out to get a charge. You can work 72 hours a week, 7 days a week.
Not so good, Ken? Your father is a Nazi.
After you work 72 hours a day, you can build a noose for the back porch. After you build a noose, you can...
Let's try 50 years ago.
How long will you work, Dad?
Why, an hour. An hour a day, every day except Sunday.
6 hours a week?
Well, say, I've got some new pictures for the stereoscope. We'll look at them tonight.
I took some pictures once.
Don't forget about your chores. And don't forget about the new pictures tonight.
Let's take a look at your father today.
Hi, Dad. You sure don't work.
That's right, Ken. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do so little work. How'd you like to play a quick round of golf?
No.
How'd you like to work 72 hours a week?
Remember how he... Remember your father last night? Mr. Michaels. Mr. Michaels, you gained...
What? All I know is someday, when I get more time, I'm going to make more time.
I would sure like
to get more time.
someday.
Someday. All I know is I'm going to blow up the whole house. I'm going to take a chance on the house.
I'll bet you think I should figure out how to time. My time. The question is, the question...
You're so fucked.
I guess so. Is that me? Is that what I look like? 72 years?
Well, perhaps.
I was born in 1952.
My friends were all busy. He's busy. Oh. Busy. They have something to do with their time.
Doug.
How can I find something to do with my extra time? Last I saw Dave, he was headed that-a-way. 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 That-a-way.
You mean this way? Yes.
There's Dave.
Dave has a heart. Dave.
Oh, dick, Dave.
Say, yes. Dave has a hobby of identifying turds. It's a pleasant way of spending his time. Here's Bill. Some of his leisure time is spent doing part at the bookstore. Along with earning some spending money, he's spending money, and he's getting laid. And Alice is devoting some of her leisure to learning to solder. Here's the way Marge spends some of her leisure time. She's learning to play the silent piano. She's getting a lot of pleasure. And what about reading? A lot of fun. No. And this hobby could have a long-range goal. Perhaps a jog in the air. And here's someone who likes a big, long, hard boner.
Who?
Your mother.
Pretty harsh.
Well, Mother does enjoy dead one night round.
Yes, but not just your father's.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Time to get birds.
I work and 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 I work. Hey, that's my dad. Who? Where? How? Why?
Ken's pretty so much leisure time. Time in which you can do things you enjoy.
Like this, huh?
Ken?
Is that good?
Well, can he learn while doing it? Did you ever stop to think how much you really have?
Oh, boy.
Well, there you are. Time.
It's time to stop!
Su hijo esperará todo el día para que llegue el momento de irse a la cama.
Real Choco plus creamy soy milk equals a real surprisingly good Vitasoy Choco. Try now!
Guys, we just found the loser building. Loser, loser, loser. I guess he's changed colors, and you know, after his elimination, he just had to become a building. Okay, bye.
There's a rocket right there.
Oh, there's a rocket. Oh my gosh, double building, all in one with a Rubik's Cube on it too. Wow, so many cool buildings here. Okay, bye for real.
Attendance! Motu Patlu. Present. Gattu Battu. Present. Ninja. Present. Kenichi. Present. आज का टॉपिक है डी से डैब. Turn a cool clothes plus attitude plus new hand moves and dab and dab and dab and dab and dab.
This Teachers Day, let the kids teach you how to be cool. Let's salute teachers Nickelodeon style with our Gurukuls.
Daming ganap! Bigat ng feeling! Mag-Bear Brand Sterilize. Tulong para feel malinis, feel matibay.
Yeah, poor little thing's kicked out of the tree. You can come to our tree. Yeah, come to our tree. Poor little thing. There's plenty of trees. Come on. You're a meanie.
Crackida lackida fu kimpi kumpi do slather a bow. Bather a slow. Bibbity boppity boo. Skippy dippy bow wow tippy tappy pow toe how now brown cow can I stop now? Boog boogly boo shan shoo filly shmoo a bita babita cabita dabita fabita gabita boo. Frickety kickety tick tock blubbery flubbery knick knock zippity zappity. Slippity crackety flasker this is agony.
Bad bitch, if she do it, I say so too. Big 40s and a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone.
Happen? You mean if he finds out?
Of course he's gonna put... If is good.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love.
Sweet Palestine, the home of Jesus Christ. Ignore the lies, it is a genocide. It is now the time to cancel crime and to please stop watching slop. You must break some eggs to make omelette, so unfollow Vibsy Cop. Stop watching this religious fiction. Go back to church and then repent your sins. Go back to church and ask for forgiveness.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Huh?
Objection! Objection!
One, two, three!
Don't skip volunteering. Nescafe. Bangon. Gisingin ang mundo.
Kenapa sih kamu suka nonton SpongeBob SquarePants?
SpongeBob itu lucu dan gemesin. Usil. Dikit-dikit lucu, dikit-dikit enggak. Karena SpongeBob itu warnanya kuning. Saya suka warna kuning. SpongeBob karena rumahnya nanas. Gemesin kayak aku. Kita semua sayang SpongeBob.
Tonton terus SpongeBob di sini ya. Cuma di Nick di Global TV Seru. Kenapa sih kamu suka nonton SpongeBob SquarePants?
SpongeBob itu lucu dan gemesin. Usil. Dikit-dikit lucu, dikit-dikit enggak. Karena SpongeBob itu warnanya kuning. Saya suka warna kuning. Gemesin kayak aku. Kita semua
Tonton terus SpongeBob di sini ya. Cuma di Nick di Global TV Seru.
Want some videos to watch?
Hello everyone. So guys, here we are again.
Someone needed to talk about these channels. That is what I'm doing right now. There are two of these channels as far as I know. There is BFDI Frenzy and Blocky's channel. I'm pretty sure they're run by the same person because of the same thumbnail format and the scripts of the videos, and I'm pretty sure both thumbnail and scripts are AI. Now first, we will look at the thumbnails. In this thumbnail, Book has one tooth, and in the other thumbnail, Pillow has no arms, and one is high! By the way, this is an alternate timeline where one is just chill with everybody. One, I don't think you should do that.
Don't worry.
In this thumbnail, I don't even know what this is, but in this thumbnail, Book looks like Tyler Bungard.
Hello everyone. So guys, here we are again, wondering when BFDIA 16 will finally be released. With Teapot 14 now out, all eyes are back on BFDIA 16, and the anticipation is at an all-time high for what's next.
Not really.
Today, I'll share predictions on when we might see the episode and what we can expect when it drops. Starting with the release date.
So yeah, pretty much that was just a whole video.
Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be discussing everything you need to know about Teapot 18.
Teapot 17 just released! How impatient are you?
From the release date to elimination predictions and what kind of challenge we might see. Before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe for more BFDI updates. So guys, as you know, 2 teams are elimination assigned. Team 2 and Team Musical Note. On Team 2, the contestants age are Snowball, Price Tag, Grassy, and Book. Out of these, I believe Grassy has the highest chance of getting eliminated, based on how little screen time and popularity he's had recently.
I will give him credit. That does make sense. People vote on contestants to save, based on what they did to help with a challenge, or something like that. Grassy didn't get much screen time, so people would be voting on someone else.
Now on Team Musical Note, the 5 contestants up for elimination are Tennis Ball, Lai.
I don't think that's how you spell the name.
So guys, the release date for Teapot 18 is actually confirmed.
Teapot 17 came out really recently. You should, be patient.
It will first premiere during the BFDI X Inanimate Insanity 2025 tour. So guys, Teapot 18 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting episodes yet.
What do you mean? No teasers were shown. How do you know it's going to be one of the most exciting episodes?
It's a nighttime episode.
Just because it's night in the teaser doesn't mean that it's a nighttime episode.
And from what we saw in the teaser, the entire setting seems to take place inside a mysterious building. Yeah, an AI wrote this. By mysterious building, do you mean the hotel that's been there since 2020? This could mean we're in for an escape-themed challenge, or something completely unexpected happening in the dark. One major highlight is the possible return of 2.
The AI knows that 2 is absent during the episode, but it doesn't know that the mysterious building is the hotel, which is really important to the series.
So might see a full-on nighttime challenge inside the mysterious building.
It's a hotel. It's not some mysterious building that nobody knows about. It's a hotel. Now we are watching Blocky's channel. We gotta see these thumbnails. It's likely that this wasn't AI generated, or maybe I'm just a grandma who gets fooled by AI. This thumbnail has a broken background. What even is that? Why is Pillow in a different art style? Why does Yellowface just have random dots on his face? What? What the heck is that thumbnail? Book looks insane. Tennis Ball's outline is black. Nickel looks like he's from a horror game.
Hello BFDIA fans. In this video, I'll be discussing the final voting results for BFDIA 18.
Okay, Beepus. That was a robot slur.
That's all the information I have on the final voting results for BFDIA 18. Make sure to like and subscribe for more updates. Bye, everyone.
It sounds like the AI is telling us to buy everyone.
Hello, Teapot fans. For Step Back and Bottle stepped in, and let's be real. She slayed it.
What the flip?
She slayed it. 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 She even hand drew the cake at stake drawing, which was adorable and chaotic all at once.
Chaotic?
Also, the little details were so good. Like Pen watching Blocky sold pranks.
I don't think that was a little detail.
It's classic BFDI humor with a teapot twist.
It's classic BFDI humor with a teapot twist. Beep, beep, beep.
Hello, Teapot fans. The latest situation around Teapot 17 is absolutely crazy. And in this video, we're diving deep into how Teapot 17 got leaked.
The soundtrack got leaked. And you hear that another Minecraft movie just got leaked? Oh, no, wait! That's just a concept logo.
And everything else you need to know. But unfortunately, the full episode still isn't out yet.
Were there clips of the episode that you could watch before it released?
The good news? A major leak has already surfaced.
That's not a good thing.
And I'm sure many of you have already... Maybe we'll even get a surprise notification saying, Teapot 17 drops in 30 minutes.
I don't think YouTube notifications can do that. Or maybe it's just a joke and I'm just boring.
In the corner. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Teapot updates. Bye!
Conclusion time! To conclude this video, I'm sure that the thumbnails and scripts of both these channels are AI. And I'm sure that the thumbnails are also AI. So yeah, do not harass Blocky's channel or BFDI Frenzy. This video was just for criticism and no hate was intended, blah blah blah.
Without you, I cease to exist. If you leave me, Lord, I will cry. 1 week back, I curl up and have you to me. Bring to me, c'est ma chérie, oh, Louis, allez, allez, Louis, allez, allez, Louis, allez, allez, de toi. true. I'm in love. How can you be so sure? What? Beautiful sunrises, this is the truth. Does it come from your heart? Yes, it does. Deep inside, I'm a Santa Claus. Thank you, friends. And you will be plenty of They're too small. Hey, mama, too lady and no butter, be to me.
Guys, Shedletsky is here. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. No, this is not clickbait. This is not clickbait. Yo! Oh shoot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shedletsky is here. No way. Oh my god, dude. Shedletsky. No way. Dude, I'm trying to send a friend request to everybody, but there's too many people. I don't really care about the selection. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. Dude. Shedletsky.
天空里才亮亮的帆子像水，虫儿飞，虫儿飞，你在思念谁？
他也许在最后的地点，在你的身边，在你的梦里，如果看见他今天害怕。是啊，可不可以让我感受一下？刚才我们对彼此都放心不下，就算一阵风一片一个一生的烛光都好啊。
黑黑的天空里才亮亮的帆子像水，虫儿飞，虫儿飞。希望工作左右的浑浊，连你还有星辰，你往前走，不要回头，看天阳，你走过谁都有用。
或许月亮还没来，路灯也可照窗台，照着白色的山茶花微微开。或许丈夫还没来，晚风也可
Hey, sweetness.
黑黑的天空低垂，亮亮的繁星相随，虫儿飞，虫儿飞。
Great!
黑黑的天空低垂，亮亮的繁星相随，虫儿飞，虫儿飞。
Hey, sweetness.
It's about time.
And a big welcome home to my favorite son.
I made some chicken, but I also heated up some authentic German today.
I had a pretty interesting day.
Sorry I'm late. Honest to God, a dragon was attacking along. I stopped it.
Ooh, a dragon. Mark was getting ready to tell us how interesting his day was.
Guess
Are you sure?
I had a pretty interesting day.
Oh, that's great. Son, just great. If you're sure, I'll make some time tomorrow for training.
This is so exciting.
Had a pretty interesting day.
Eminem versus the creature in my basement!
My name is Eminem, but call me Mr. Peterson. The way I locked this fella inside my creepy basement. Call me Evil Nem because I'm scary, yeah. And the evil guy inside my basement's gonna talk, yeah. I'm so scared, man.
Who won? Who's next? You decide! Epic rap battles of history!
I'll give it low and have one more in my sonic forces.
Oh, by the way, how much TNT did you put down?
Just a little bit.
What's a little bit?
10,000?
Yeah, what? 10,000! My PC!
What is up, guys? TechRex here. So right here we have a massive 27-inch lava lamp. This is one of the biggest ones you can get in stores. You can see just compared to my hand how big it really is. And we're gonna try, I'm sure you guys already know, drop this iPhone 6 128 gigabytes. This is actually the 24 karat one. It's a little bit rough looking, you know, scratched up from that scratch test, but fully working. And we're gonna see how this works, you know, just dropping it directly underneath like that as it floats around in this alcohol, wax, whatever this stuff is. So without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and do this. Okay guys, so here's the iPhone 6. We can finally do this. It took me a while to finally get everything ready, and that's because the iPhone was too big. It would not fit, so we can you can actually see I took a hammer and we broke all the glass on top, so it could actually fit in just perfectly right there, because before, you know, it was just too big. So again, we're just gonna let it drop. I'm gonna play a song just to test the, you know, the sound quality while it's being submerged. And let's go ahead and do this again, fully working. And here's the lava lamp. Let's do this. So here's the song. Just some no copyright music. Alright. Make sure it's all the way up. Hold up. Ooh. Let's just wait for the bass to drop. Just want to wait for the drop. Alright, forget it. I'm just gonna do it. Oh. Wow. Look at that. I don't know if it's heating up or not, but I know that this stuff is really, really, really hot. And you can see, whew, it's dripping. Still playing the song though. And let's try and check out the back. You can't really see, but that's the way it landed. Ooh, there's bubbles coming out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Music stopped. Okay, guys, we just heard some pop. We tried to pour this over to get the iPhone 6. So this is not an environment you want to be in. And still actively flowing. Okay guys, I don't know what's happening to the phone, but you can see it's like blinking orange. And that is the phone. So that is, I'm very worried here. I hope this thing does not explode. We're just waiting and trying to see how we can pour all of this out on the ground and get that phone to see, you know, what happened to it. And you can see it's been here for about 6 or so minutes and it's just blinking and flashing. So what is this? What is it doing? I have no idea. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know of any sensors on the top. Maybe it's just that goo itself, but you can see it's kind of the jello or the wax itself has kind of slowed down. Oh, that thing is gonna explode. So I don't know. It's still plugged in. It's still turned on, and I'm gonna keep filming. Oh, I gotta step away, and I'm gonna try and hopefully get this out within the next few minutes. Okay, so here is the iPhone 6.
Alien birth.
Still gold, so the gold hasn't, you know, disappeared or anything. And does it turn on? It doesn't, but I will run this through cold water just to see, you know, if any miracle can happen. So that's the iPhone 6, guys, in the lava lamp. And for now, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos. As always, guys, you know it. Peace out.
Good day for a date.
bad day for kate. Baka dandruff yan. Mag-new Head and Shoulders every day. So you're up to 100% dandruff-free every day. Head and Shoulders.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Welcome home to my favorite son. I made some chicken.
Are you sure? Sorry I'm late. Honest to God, a dragon was attacking Hong Kong. Are you sure? I stopped it. Are you sure?
I had a pretty interesting day.
Are you sure?
Through a trash bag.
Are you sure?
You were always so pathetic.
Are you
Guess who's finally getting his powers?
Are you sure?
Go home, folks.
Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh, oh, oh.
Have fun with the new delicious Tiger Bites emojis.
Hey. Ow. All right.
Wow, Teardrop, over 500 likes? OMG, I wish I was that well liked.
Spin the wheel already, Teardrop! We don't have all day to raise little things.
Prize! Teardrop's dead. And so are you. You're not dead.
Gelatin gave me a dose of anti-poison.
Ew, gross. All soggy.
Gelatin, do you have any more anti-poison?
Well, I've only got enough to save one more person.
I think we should go for Teardrop because she has to spin the wheel.
Okay, go for it.
Feeling better, Teardrop?
What was that?
Well, the side effects of anti-poison do include the eating of one contestant.
Oh, great. Prize, who did you eat?
Spongy.
Spongy? Hooray!
I'm sure all of you have heard about bots on Roblox already, and that is because the bot problem has been getting worse in the past year. You could even say that the bots are slowly taking over Roblox, because pretty much any popular game that you can AFK and has trading will have at least some bots in it. Take Bubblegum Simulator Infinity as example, a brand new game that has been only out for about 2 weeks, yet already is infested with bots. More bots than you would possibly expect. I've actually made a video about bots before, but some stuff have changed, and I've gotten a better idea on how all of this actually works. So what are even the bots? I'm sure most of you know the answer, but shortly, they are basically alt accounts that are mass-produced and aren't controlled as much by the owners. They are made to grind for pets and items, but with a different use for them. And of course, the bots can pretty often exploit. That's why owners don't need to do much on them, but just wait for the results. And now when you definitely know at least a bit about the bots, I think it's time to join our first game of the video. And I think Pet Simulator 99 will be a good game to start with. This game used to be the most botted game on Roblox, at one point apparently having 90% of the players being bots. Well, seeing the player server list, you can tell it is definitely not 90% anymore, but more like 40 or 50% if I had to guess. What is interesting, it does look like big games try to ban the bots themselves, but as expected, that doesn't really help much, and I can tell why a bit later. And not long ago, Preston even responded to a tweet about bots in Pet Simulator saying they ban them regularly, while also saying less than 18% are bots. Seeing the clip I just showed you, I can believe that they ban them. But Pet Simulator definitely has more than 18% of players being bots. You can see the server list in front of you right now. So I joined Pet Simulator 99 now. This one might actually be the least fun one to check out. So, in the current event in the last area is where you find all the bots, pretty much. All of these bacon hairs are the bots, and they are actually really chill here. All they do is just stand here and break the chest, and I'm guessing they are the ones to be using Tsunami Ultimates too. They are chill visually, but there is a different thing we need to pay attention to. The bots seem to be from Vietnam, and the bots are from Vietnam for a reason. The bot owners themselves might not even be from there, but instead be, for example, American. The thing is, the bot farmers are using Vietnamese servers to host the bot farms because they are the cheapest. And of course, you got different services which help people host the bot farms. Here's one of them. They advertise themselves as a service that allows you to use multiple accounts on the phone, but I can assure you that the service can also be used for bot farming. Instead of having to use your computer's power, it has the accounts on their servers pretty much. And this service in particular is the one that, for example, ZooMG advertises in his videos, and even Numerous have once advertised. And about Numerous, for obvious reasons, people did not like him advertising it, and he got backlash. And he did probably the worst possible thing he could have done. He actually responded to the negativity with this message, and this message ended up turning into a meme, pretty much. Like, you can't take this response seriously. Anyway, I think it's time to move on to the next game, this time Pets Go. This game has been very well known for having a big problem with bots as well. And even right now, the servers are filled with bots. It did get slightly better than it was before. But it is still infested with the bots, with most of the players being bots if I had to guess. The servers do look much worse compared to Pet Simulator ones. And this game actually has bots acting differently. I didn't even notice at first, but all of the bots were fishing while also being under the floor in the event world. Now I have no idea what's going on here, but I can tell these ones are exploiting, unlike the ones we've seen in Pet Simulator. I decided to rejoin to a different server, and I saw these two bots just standing on the spawn for some reason, while one of them was in the event world. And I actually have no idea where the other ones went. We only saw 3, there should be 7 of them. And with that, a pretty logical question would be, why do bot farmers even care so much about bot farming? The answer is profit. They profit from it. Even thought they do have to pay for service to use many bot accounts. They profit by cross-trading. Cross-trading is basically where a player trades in-game item for either a different game's item, Robux, or actual money. And obviously, it is not allowed on Roblox. And that is exactly why bot farms exist. They can collect many pets as example, and then just cross-trade them. eBay is basically the surface of cross-trading, and here you obviously have people selling their Pet Simulator 99 and Pets Go Pets. And the thing is, this, as I said, if the surface of cross-trading, you have Discord servers and other websites that are dedicated to cross-trading. So as you can understand, the problem is big. And then you got YouTubers like this that make videos about cross-trading. These kind of videos literally promote all of this to kids, and obviously make bot farms only more efficient. Definitely not what we need on Roblox. So remember,
Mapapalaban ka sa mas binanghang na Lucky Me Pansit Canton Extra Hot Chili sa Rapides!
So remember I mentioned Bubblegum Simulator Infinity at the beginning of the video? Let's go back to it now. As I mentioned already, the game is brand new and you may not expect too many bots in this game. But you would be wrong. Even though the game is new, the bot problem is about as bad as in Pet Simulator, if not even worse. The game pretty much instantly became a new target for the bot farmers because of how popular the game is. Also, the game does actually have valuable pets, the secret pets. They are even displayed in the studio's Discord server. Some have a few thousands of exists, and some less than 1,000. And when the game has so many players, the secret pets that are this rare become exactly what bot farmers want. And of course, I had to check out the bots in this game. You can easily tell, even by just the username, that these are bots. And in this server, the bots were just AFK hatching the eggs, but you can also notice how their pets sometimes change. That is because they try to all the time equip best pets. Also, you can tell they are bots and not someone's basic alt accounts by the fact they stand in the exact same place. You can't place them this perfectly manually. I wanted to continue testing, and on this server we got something more interesting. A flying bot in the sky, and I genuinely wonder what is even going on with them. When I entered the final island, this is what I saw. The bots just fly to the coin piles through the models, and this actually kind of gave me the Murder Mystery 2 bot farm flashbacks. The bots in that game would run through walls and collect coins. On my third try, I think I found bots that actually hunt after these little islands. They give extra luck to the eggs and therefore are really helpful, and bots with the help of exploits just track them down and teleport to them, allowing them to AFK hatch the eggs with better odds of getting something. And as we saw earlier, they can grind the coins too, meaning the bots do not need any help from the owner at all, and the game hasn't even been out for a month, yet we see bots that are this crazy already. So is there anything that can be done to stop the bots? Well, some people call developers lazy because of not banning them, but even big games would never be able to ban them all. It's like a Hydra. You ban one bot and 2 new ones appear. It does annoy the bot owner, but does not stop them. What about Roblox itself? Roblox does ban waves where they ban some of the exploiters, which obviously includes bots since they do love using exploits. You can even see when the ban wave happened last time. This is the player count for Pets Go, and many bots left on that day to try and save their accounts pretty much. And Roblox actually never bans all of the exploiters they detect because they want to confuse the exploiters. But even then, bot farmers can very easily create new accounts and just continue to do what they always do. The only actual solution to stop bots from taking over Roblox is to stop people from cross-trading, because that is the only reason bots even exist. But obviously, that is just plain impossible to achieve. You can't just magically make everyone stop cross-trading. So that leaves us with the current state of the bot farms. They seem to get worse with time. And right now, many of the popular games have them. And that is why the bots are slowly taking over Roblox. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate that. You can watch one of these videos while waiting for a new one. They are good too. Join my Discord server. You can chat with me and other members. The link is in description, and I will see you soon.
Byl král a měl slabost. Zámek měl jako vyšitej, království pěkně oplocený, aby tam nemohli selský husy a nebylo samej husinec. Ale co to bylo platný, když měl slabost? To vošklivý chlupatý je jeho všeho chlup. A to je právě ta slabost, co ho o rozum připravila. Od té doby, co si tu mrchu přivez na zámek, bylo s králováním utrum. Vždyť on s ní i spával. A jak si na ní takhle nepoložil ruku, ani neusnul. A to měl 3 dcery na vdávání. Jablíčka k nakousnutí, panenky jako z bavlnky a šikovný. Jedna uměla koberce vyšívat, druhá překrásně zpívat a ta třetí, tuším, štrikovat. Vejbavy měli v kufrech a čekali.
This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different. Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
I don't understand at all. Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
Where are our children?
We have a lot.
Ale s nápadníky to bylo chatrný. Sotva uviděli starýho huťapu takhle vyvádět, hrnclovali o číslo dál. A holky, ty se mohly načekat. Až jednou. Král musel odjet. Mrchu si odnes do ložnice, položil ji hezky do kanafasu a svýmu synkovi, kdo se vám neřekl, že měl synka, jo, takovej zagrož kudla, tak tomu svýmu synkovi přikázal, aby se o jeho miláčka dobře staral, sic bude o hlavu kratší. No, tomu možná neřekl, ale určitě si to myslel. Sotva král ukázal paty, dcery povokřáli, jako by je živou vodou pocákal. A tu ta nejstarší, co uměla vyšívat, povídá najednou: holky, já si vemu prvýho, kterýho uvidím. A že z rovínka vyšlo slunko, otevřela okno a skočila mu rovnou do náruče. A protože slunku se takový piboňky líběj, vzal si ji sebou na oblohu. Druhý 2 štramandy taky přemýšleli, koho by si vzali, ale protože v přemýšlení nebyli silní, brzo se schvátili a usnuli. Ale s tou jednou to cukalo i ve spaní. Najednou se vám zvedne a jde a vzala si měsíce. Poslední dcera, když se ráno probudila, myslela chudák, že zůstala na ocet a vyskočila z okna. A vzal si jí vítr. Aby ne, takový poupátko. Ráno se synek probudí a spadněte nebesa. I ta mrcha mrchatá si s někým odskočila. A od lesa jde král. Hunem štamprli bude binec. Ale ne, když král zjistil, že je slaměnej vdovec, neřekl ani popel. Jenom řekl: kerej čaroděj mě tu moji mrchu odloudil. Celý dny a noci seděl na trůně jak slepá patrona a samota na něho vejrala ze všech stran. Že šli holky z domu, pán Bůh s nima, sám si je vzít nemohl, že jo? Ale jaký pak to bude spaní bez všeho chlupa? Byl na tu mrchu uvyklý. Zkoušel si položit ruku na ovečku i na kozičku, ale nebylo to žádný hosana. Bez té svý potvory chlupatý zkrátka neusnul. Když to tak šlo celý měsíc, synek se už na to nevydržel dívat. Vylez spod postele a šel všeho chlupa hledat. Ještě, že měl dobrý švagry, slunko znalo. Den, měsíc, noc a vítr každou děuru. Když přišel synek k prvnímu švagrovi, sestra zrovna vyšívala koberec zralýho žita a bodrej švára se válel mráčkovým pezí. Hledáš čaroděje, povídá švára. Jseš dobrej, ale kerýho? Pod slunkem jsou ti pacholčišici stejný. Synek se nedal ošálit necudnejma výjevama a šel k druhý sestře. K tý, co uměla tak překrásně zpívat. Ale měsíc byl klíjas, povídá jenom. Máňo, zavři ty vrata od storoly. A ty si, synku, pamatuj, co černej hrad, to nějakej vošoust. Usta opuchlých kanonýrů, to se lehko řekne. Synek běhal od hradu ke hradu, až toho chudák Venda, on se jmenoval Venda, až toho chudák Venda dočista vyrost. A nebejt švagra větru, který byl zrovna v povětří, tak čaroděje nikdy nenašel. Ono se okázalo, že ten pravej čaroděj přebývá v alabastrovým serajlu, hezký stranou od lidí, kujonská. Žádný merákle, vrať tátoj všeho chlupa, sic ho máš na svědomí a pak se těš. Neblázni, Vendo, povídá čaroděj. Máš krátký tričko, kouká ti nádobíčko. A vidím, že ty seš ten pravej šťabák, který ho hledám. Všeho chlupa ti vrátím, ale napřed musíš splnit nějaký ty úkoly. Mám jedinou dceru. A je, zachraň se, kdo můžeš, povídá Venda. A ta dcera se mi trajdá po nocích. Když ji po 3 noci ohlídáš, je všeho chlup tvůj. Rom do škopku, co bych pro svýho tátu neudělal. Mladá byla zrovna na odchodu. A takto 3 noci si, slečínko, dejte pohov, žádný cábrování a hezky do postýlky. Mladá čarodějka byla hned celá ochotná, ani se moc neoslejchala. Ale Venda byl po cestě tak schvácený, že hned usnul. Než kohout zakokrhal, v okno do kořán a čarodějka pryč, aby jí ropucha spolkla. Naštěstí už byl vzhůru švagr Slunko a Vendovi nedalo moc práce vytáhnout holku z kupky sena, ve kterým si povídala s pacholkem ze statku. Ráno přišel mastíkůka na kontrolu. Venda bděl, čarodějka měla půlnoc. Vendo, ještě ti všeho chlupa nedám. Vendo, povídá si Venda, dneska mě ty poupátko jen tak neopentlíš. Večer mu žaludek hrál na okarínu, něco by sněd, povídá, že mu huba raději neupadla. Takhle ho tejrala a všelijak mámila, až se mu pirámy v hlavě pokáceli. Ať mě hadrem probodne. Vyšívání netknutý jak dívčí vědec a holka zase fuč. Kde jí hledat? Nechal to koňovi, ten má větší hlavu. Ale kuň by našel halíbeli, kdyby s něma neletěl švagr Měsíc a neokazoval jim cestu. Sec filec svý poupátko vorosený. Co pak jsem vám neříkal, že vás mám na 3 noci zadanou pro čarodějní úkoly? On ještě pořád vykal. Sotva zasedli k bílýmu kafi a bábovce, Už byl tady, jak hladovej čokl. Prej moc se nesměj, teprve třetí noc okáže. Prach a volej. Benda štupoval v okno jak díru na fuseklí. A v tom se do cimérky protáhl ten dourole svítr a něco tajnýho Vendovi pošeptal. Prostě mu řek, aby si v noci ty majolénky fest hleděl a vyspí se jak tlouk v máselníci. No, a dělali, co dělali. Pravda je, že třetí den v poledne byla holka ještě pod Valdachem. A Venda jí povídá, Vlasto, ona se jmenovala Vlasta, Vlasto, ty čarodějko, tebe bych rád zaženu. Máš mý požehnání, tambore, to trvalo. A teď hajdi z postele, nebo ti tvůj táta natáhne bačkory. Vendo, tady máš toho kicana a pozdravuj tátu, ať se nezlobí. Konečně se dostali domů. Pan táta už byl z posledního, byl jako smrádek, jen ho odfouknout. Táto, povídá šťastný Venda, tahle švarná čarodějka ti bude dobrou snachou. Čarodějka? I toto. A už ho omejvali. Ale v tom ze škatulky vyskočí všehochlup. Pojď sem, ty můj všehochlupe, plakala radostí. Pojď sem, ty moje potvoro, ty moje mrcho mouratá, kde ses mi bramborala. A tradá na zahradu. Ale protože starýmu spánek přece jen krapet chyběl, brzo se unavil. A tak si konečně položil ruku na předrahýho všehochlupa a dal si pořádných 20. Mladí zatím nelenili a vzali to králování za něho. Ani dlouho nepřemýšleli, kde začít. A protože jim to spolu tak hezky šlo, rozhodli se, že se snad i vebou. Užívali spolu daru milosti do aleluja. Jenom starý král na všehochlupovi víc spal, než si hrál. Ne, to už tak ve stáří chodí. Sláva ti, moudrej živote, že to jde aspoň pořád dokola.
Need the strength to keep going? New Tiger! Tumutulong magbigay ng lakas para mas kayanin nila!
Kaya pa! Deal?
Release the bomb fish splashing sweat, splashing sweat, splashing sweat. Sweat, sweat, smoke, sweat, 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 sweat.
Oh, Plankton, you know bombs are the best way to destroy your enemies. They're so powerful and destructive.
Can we please bomb honorable? I know we
Bomb Super Topic Boom.
2006 Honda Civic.
The fall of Planet Fitness leads to the fall of the world. Prepare for May 20 for 2029.
Release the bomb fish splashing sweat, splashing sweat, splashing sweat. Sweat, sweat, smoke, sweat, 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 sweat,
And think of all the money we'll make from selling biotechnology. It's a win-win situation.
Can we please bomb hard?
Bomb Super Topic Boom.
2006 Honda Civic.
The fall of Planet Fitness leads to the fall of the world. Prepare for May 20 for 2029.
Release the bomb fish splashing sweat, splashing sweat, splashing sweat. Sweat, sweat, smoke, sweat, 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 sweat,
Can we please bomb hard?
Bomb Super Topic Boom.
2006 Honda Civic.
The fall of Planet Fitness leads to the fall of the world. Prepare for May 20 for 2029.
Release the bomb fish splashing sweat, splashing sweat, splashing sweat. Sweat, sweat, smoke, sweat, 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 sweat,
I mean, who needs peace when you can have chaos and destruction? It's much more entertaining.
Can we please bomb hard?
Bomb Super Topic Boom.
2006 Honda Civic.
The fall of Planet Fitness leads to the fall of the world. Prepare for May 20 for 2029.
Release the bomb fish splashing sweat, splashing sweat, splashing sweat. Sweat, sweat, smoke, sweat, 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 sweat,
And let's not forget the power and control that comes with having the most advanced biotechnology. We'll be unstoppable.
Can we please bomb hard?
Bomb Super Topic Boom.
2006 Honda Civic.
The fall of Planet Fitness leads to the fall of the world. Prepare for May 24, 2029.
Release the bomb fish splashing sweat, splashing sweat, splashing sweat. Sweat, sweat, smoke, sweat, 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 sweat,
I can just imagine all those pathetic little countries begging for mercy as
It's a sunny day. The gang's all here.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do. That is the result of his Majesty's government.
The
hospital ships which brought off many thousands of British and French wounded. And we must expect another blow to be struck, almost immediate. North of the Amiens-Abbeville gap, I'll be led into an ignominious
Welcome to Touch a Boo Boo. Throughout the years, we've been luring in child predators into our stink house and arresting them. No! This episode, we have a user named Booty Smasher 5000 and believes he's chatting with a 13-year-old girl, but doesn't know it's one of our crew members pretending to be one. The predator agrees to come over to the stink house, and after being weeks late, he finally arrives. And I notice he looks a little bit familiar. Come, have a seat. So, what are you doing here? The chat log says. Ow! My fucking eye! Oh my shit! Fucking come here! Guys, he's getting away! Quick, catch him! Catch him right now! Shit. Get off your shitty computer. I'm gonna give you the best toy in the world, which is gonna be fun, fresh, funky, the fuck? I know you're scared, but don't worry, we're almost out of the forest.
What the fuck are you saying? Anyways, I set a hidden trap on KFC Guy, so we can get revenge on him. Oh, the look on his face is gonna be so priceless.
Oh god, the tribe is here! Run! We're here. Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, I'm tired of this foreign shit. Alright, let's see what we got.
Look who just sent me a text.
Addie McAllister?
What should I say?
Just play it cool.
Huh? What the heck?
Yeah. Everyone's looking great. Come on now, not bad for a Sunday morning, huh?
Hey, do you need a hand? Yeah.
Do you remember Hoops and Yo-Yo? These two little hyperactive creatures known for being on Hallmark electronic greeting cards, 2 holiday specials, and a large online presence? These two characters were well established, but have since completely disappeared, and 10 years later, we still don't have an official goodbye. Today I will be diving deep into the lore and complete disappearance of the beloved Pink Kitty and Green Bunny, Hoops and Yo-Yo. But first, here I am in the Oval Office, where I spend most of my time. Being that I am the president, of course, today I have decreed a $22 bill with my face on it. It will be a very useful bill, but we had to make room for it at the mints, so I decided to stop producing pennies, nickels, and dimes. Let's be honest now, do we really need those? So Hoops and Yo-Yo. I don't remember when I first saw these guys, I don't remember where I specifically know them from, but I was recently sent a picture of them from one of my viewers, shout out to you Somio, and when I first saw it, it truly yanked a memory from the back of my brain that I didn't realize I had. Hoops and Yo-Yo were originally created in 2001 by Bob Holt and Mike Adair. At this time, they were not Hoops and Yo-Yo, but instead were just simply Pink Kitty and Green Bunny. It wasn't until 2003 when they officially became Hoops and Yo-Yo. During their time as Pink Kitty and Green Bunny, they were actually not really a duo. Pink Kitty was a lot less pink and more of a magenta or purple kitty, and he was stuck with the E-cards. Meanwhile, Yo-Yo, or Green Bunny, was off with his own flash animation called The Adventures of Green Bunny. Eventually the two were put together in the E-cards, and the rest is history. They became the mascots for Hallmark cards, and had their own subsection of cards. Typically, they were singing cards, so when you'd open it, Hoops and Yo-Yo would sing you a happy birthday or whatever occasion it was.
Or else she doesn't flush us into a car battery!
They also had pop-up cards, so those were cool, I guess. But they also had e-cards, or electronic cards, meant to send to someone through email, or whatever other internet way. They had their own website where you could view these e-cards, and there were new ones frequently. The very first e-card was a solo pink kitty lighting a firework for the 4th of July, and it goes off right in his face. On the website, they would also have many shorts with little interactives to do things. Most of these shorts were the two just talking back and forth, spewing absolute nonsense.
November!
No!
Join the club, be a member of November.
What's a Vember?
Vember, I don't remember. Just say no.
Just say no to Vember. Can you pass the gravy?
No!
About 50% of the time, they would be in a fully animated world like regular cartoon characters. But the other 50% of the time, they would be in the real world with photos as backgrounds and interact with real objects. A lot of the time, the e-cards were greetings, mostly about holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Mother's and Father's Day, birthdays, and so on. Another common thing was wishing good luck, or happy Monday, or whatever day of the week it was. Although, none of them seemed to like Mondays. But they also don't like spastic Sundays. Yes, there really was a greeting for that.
It's Spastic Sunday!
Oh, no!
You are anxious about Monday,
Oh!
and thus are exhibiting these problems.
What does that all mean, man?
You're spastic. You're spastic!
Oh!
It means to calm down!
I've talked to it. I say, ease up.
Oh.
Go out, take a walk, but it just won't listen.
I can't elaborate enough on how crazy the
It is good day to be not dead.
I'm gonna make you dead.
I'm dead!
The heavy is dead.
Yes, I am dead.
Why is the heavy dead?
I don't know.
I think it was...
You are dead.
Okay.
What's up, you wankers? Who's up for it? Ah, what the bloody hell just happened? The heavy is dead. The heavy is dead.
Correct.
So, did you see the murderer?
No.
Sorry, mate. I will find him. I will capture him. And no one will ever die again. Ah, that's nice. Proud of you. Attention! The heavy is dead. We know. Who's killed him? We don't know.
I will find clues. What's that? A weapon? That thing is why that heavy is dead.
The heavy is dead?
Yes. He died.
Move! No!
Heavy is back! Never mind.
In my medical opinion, that heavy is dead!
Doc, what happened?
My professional opinion? The heavy was killed!
Oh, God. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Well, now what?
Heads up, ladies. Clippity clop, everybody! Look at this. The freaking heavy's dead. What do you think of that?
Yes, scout.
Yeah.
Go home.
Ah, come on! Freaking unbelievable. No, seriously, awesome.
Okay, let's get back to the point.
I think Heavy is dead.
The heavy is dead?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, serious? Me? Who killed Heavy?
It was me.
Oh, yes.
I did it like this.
That's the joke, lads. It was
him.
How did you know?
I didn't.
That was a joke. That's right. It was me.
You monster.
But why?
Because you're fat, boy. And another thing, you're ugly.
Engineer, stop! Engineer, you are so big! He's not funny.
Come on.
Engineer!
Oh, damn it, Heavy. Fuck off. You're dead.
No! You are! You are dead! No big surprise.
Well, that was idiotic. Off to hang myself. Off and learn. Oh, what? What?
I am alive! He's nice. Yes, this is stupid.
Don't wanna know.
They're all going in crazy.
Just jumping down a fucking wormhole.
Where the fuck are they going? They're on the fish. What are they on, books?
I don't know, like in a library or something.
Jumping into different books for a different story.
В одном цирке жил лев по имени Бонифаций. Это был очень послушный лев. Ему ничего не нужно было повторять дважды. Все очень любили Бонифация. И сам директор часто говаривал: Бонифаций – это талант. Директор цирка часто ходил с Бонифацием на прогулку и покупал ему бананы. Бонифаций их ужасно любил. Однажды Бонифаций спросил: «Отчего это на улице столько детей? И почему они не в школе?» «А зачем им быть в школе?» — ответил директор. «Ведь сейчас лето, и у них каникулы». «Каникулы?» — сказал Бонифаций. «А у меня еще ни разу не было каникул». «Ну куда, скажи на милость, ты бы поехал?» — спросил директор. «Куда же еще, как не к бабушке?» — ответил Бонифаций. «Это совершенно ясно». «Смотри-ка», — подумал директор, «а я и забыл, что у львов тоже бывают бабушки». «Хорошо», — сказал директор, «ты образцовый лев, и я отпущу тебя на каникулы». Бонифаций чуть не одурел от радости. Ни на что подобное он не рассчитывал. Что может быть приятнее каникул? И он тут же помчался укладывать чемодан и купить билет в Африку, а также подарок для бабушки. Всю дорогу Бонифаций не смыкал глаз. Он очень боялся пропустить свою остановку. Навстречу ему попадались удивительные рыбы. Таких он еще в жизни не видывал. И Бонифаций думал о том, какая замечательная вещь каникулы. Он мечтал, как будет загорать на песке, каждый день есть бананы и купаться в озере. Но тут корабль остановился, и Бонифаций был уже дома. Здесь было все по-прежнему. И домик, и сад. И бабушка все так же сидела в своей качалке. И так же, как много лет назад, Бонифаций тихонько подкрался к ней сзади и И бабушка, как всегда, его не узнала. Утром Бонифаций вышел в своем новом купальнике.